presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Got a nice clean game, huh?
The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. They are And then for Boston, Lee's checked in for Zeller. Turner comes in for Crowder, and Freak subbed in for Bradley. On the floor for Boston, Turner the small forward with Sullinger at the 4. Thomas is out there with Freak, and it's Lee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Thomas passes to Freak. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz. Celtics trail by 4. Thomas dishes to Freak. Back to Thomas. Now here's Freak, covered by Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Freak kicks to Turner. Dishes it to Freak. Sullinger with a screen for Freak. Sullinger outside. And it's Turner off the drive. And it's Spates with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends Harrison Barnes to the free throw line. That one on Turner. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. Boston also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good from Freak. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
You know, that won't be easy, Greg. It's hard not to dwell on that type of performance.
Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Freak. Good on the 13-footer. Freak's got 7 points. Barbosa against Thomas. Barbosa passes to Spates. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked
almost like a soccer atmosphere. I don't know if you've been to a soccer.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn. Take a look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And a new group in for the Celtics. David Lee's checked in for Zeller. Sullinger comes in for Amir Johnson. Freak's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Turner. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Freak. Boston again missing. Warriors leading by 13. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He had 12 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Celtics trail by 16.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Freak dishes to Thomas. Pass to Freak. 4 on the clock. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sullinger. Buries the 20-footer. Here's Curry. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The feed to Green. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Crowder. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Crowder. Pass to Thomas. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been.
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving it to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
This team.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Sullinger. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Freak subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. On the floor for Boston. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Amir Johnson is out there with Olynyk, and it's Freak in at the point. He used that pick to get in close. And it's 6 points for Evan Turner.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Fourth, Freak.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Just a high level of efficiency. That's the key. I mean, quality of shots he takes, but also his fundamentals. Anyone can host a launch party. This guy is consistent ATM.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
Bradley against Iguodala. There's Freak. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And you look at Andre Iguodala, maybe the premier perimeter defender in the NBA. If Glenn Clark of length and strength is hard to match.
Yeah, he does a terrific job. Versatile at the defensive end. He's had some injuries and his scoring numbers have dropped, but you look at his defensive impact, second to none.
Freak kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Freak passes to Johnson. Here's Olynyk. No good from outside.
And Iguodala, the first Warrior to win first team all defense since the great Nate Thurman. You got to go all the way back to 1971. And this is a different Warriors team, one that excels at the defensive end of the floor. And Dre plays a big part in that.
And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. 11 points for Barnes.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Sticking too much.
Freak dishes to Bradley. Kicks to Freak. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. Barbosa's got 9 points here in the second half. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Iguodala, a player whose impact really on the game transcends the stat sheet. Most nights, he won't crack double digits in scoring, and yet he'll do a lot of things that help you win games.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. Comes up empty down low.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not